The Norwich University women's hockey team will look to continue the immense success of the program in just the 7th year as a varsity team, competing in the NCAA tournament 5 times and winning the national championship in 2011. The Cadets posted a record of 22-4-3 last season, en route to winning both the ECAC regular season and playoff titles. Their season ended in a tough 3-2 overtime loss in the NCAA quarterfinals to eventual national runner-up Middlebury. Head coach Mark Boulding has added 7 newcomers to the cadet roster while returning 18. We asked Coach Boulding about last season and his expectations for this season also.
Well, last season was a good one, over 20 wins, and we were again one of the better teams in the country. And I think a lot of that just the personnel. We had some older players in our seniors. We didn't have a lot, but Jill DeBus, Stephanie Renizzi, Kelly Fisk, and Jackie Perez. They were good players for us with NCAA experience. We won our league, we won the league playoffs, and came up short in our NCAA quarterfinal game here at Norwich against Middlebury. And tough pill to swallow. We certainly wanted to go to Minnesota and Superior for the Final Four, but didn't happen. So the good news is everybody's coming back, or a lot of players other than those 4. And, we feel like we're a veteran team. We're deep in the back end, and we're excited about what this year will bring.
Yeah, kind of tell me a little bit about what your expectations are for this season.
Well, certainly, we want to be strong in our league, and that's important. Every year the parity gets better, and teams like Castleton are improving, and we always have battles with Manhattanville, and we lost last year to St. A. So we want to make sure we can take care of business in the ECAC East, and certainly build towards hopefully what will be a March playoff run. The seniors that we have now, they've been to the Final Four. They've won it as freshmen. Our goal is certainly to get back to be playing in the NCAAs and do the little things that get there, not just peak at the wrong time, but hopefully this year peak at the right time and be one of those teams that's able to get to the Final Four.
Among the returners for the Cadets are last year's ECAC East Player of the Year Tori Sharon, who led the nation with 30 goals, and senior defenseman Kayla LaSalle, who is one of the 7 players remaining from the 2011 national title team. We got a chance to catch up with Kayla and ask her about last season and what she has in store for this season as well.
Well, last season obviously didn't end the way we wanted to, but we tried to fight until the end, and we lost in overtime to Middlebury, and it was a nail biter, but we're hoping to come back and probably restore what we lost to last year and bring it home again like we did our freshman year.
And so, what are some of your expectations for this season?
Well, we do have a lot of leadership and a lot of seniors this year compared to last year, going from 4 to 10. So hopefully, with the amount of leadership and experience we have from this team, we can go a little bit further and make it back to that Frozen Four like we did my freshman and sophomore year.
Another familiar face will join Coach Boulding behind the bench as former Norwich standout Sophie LeClaire joins the team as an assistant coach. LeClaire steps into the role previously filled by Keith Maurice, who departed this summer for an assistant job at Ohio State. The Cadets open the season at home as they play host to the 4th annual East-West Classic. Norwich will face Plattsburgh State on Saturday, November 2nd at 5 p.m. and defending national champion Elmira Sunday, November 3rd at 4 p.m. This video is brought to you by the Norwich Sports Information Department.